News Services Division of All India Radio presents Employment News.
Welcome to the program Employment News. I am VC Pramod giving you a quick update about some of the job vacancies where you can apply. Today we'll be discussing about vacancies in National Institute of Technology, Office of the Jute Commissioner Kolkata, Board of Practical Training, Eastern Region Kolkata, Defence Institute of Bioenergy Research Haldwani, Uttarakhand, and All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Patna. National Institute of Technology invites applications in the prescribed format from Indian nationals for one post of Junior Research Fellow to work in the research project Development of Synergetic Dielectric and Magnetic Loss Materials Composite for High Performance Microwave Absorption Applications funded by ERIP or ERDRDO. Eligible candidates should send duly filled application form with photocopies of all certificates to the concerned authority by email at ashavani@nitkkr.ac.in. For more details, kindly visit the Institute website www.nitkkr.ac.in. The last date of submission of application form is 19 September 2022. Office of the Jute Commissioner, Ministry of Textiles, Government of India invites applications for filling up of one vacant post of Technical Officer on deputation basis in the Office of the Jute Commissioner, Kolkata. Last date for receipt of application is 18th October 2022. For more details and curriculum vitae pro forma, please visit the website www.jute.com.gov.in. Board of Practical Training, Eastern Region, Kolkata, an autonomous body of Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India, invites applications for one post of Administrative cum Accounts Officer on direct recruitment from candidates working in central state government departments or autonomous organization in the Board of Practical Training, Eastern Region, Kolkata. For further details, visit the official website www.bopter.gov.in. Closing date of submission of online application is 15th September 2022. Defence Institute of Bioenergy Research Haldwani, Uttarakhand, a premier establishment of defence research and development organisation, is in the process of recruitment of apprentices for Haldwani and Field Station Pithoragarh. Applications for apprenticeship are invited for 1 year in the following trades: one post of mechanic, non-conventional power generation, battery and inverter, one post of mechanic, power electronics, inverters, UPS and maintenance of drives, one post of mechanic repair and maintenance electronics test equipment, one post of mechanic tractor, two posts of electronics mechanic, four posts of laboratory assistant chemical plant, three posts of horticulture assistant, two posts of florist and landscaper, one post of information and communication technology system maintenance, one post of computer operator and programming assistant, one post of electrician, one post of fitter, one post of advanced welder, one draftsman mechanical, and one post of painter general. For details regarding application process, reservation, selection process and other information related to training, please read rules and regulations available on the website www.apprenticeshipindia.gov.in. Last date for receipt of application is 15 days from the date of publication of this advertisement in the Employment News. All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Patna is an institute of national importance established by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, under the Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana. AIIMS Patna invites applications for the following faculty positions on direct recruitment basis: one post of additional professor in anesthesiology, anatomy, biochemistry, burns and plastic surgery, cardiology, cardiothoracic surgery, dermatology, endocrinology and metabolism, ENT, gastroenterology, general surgery, and one post of additional professor in hospital administration, two posts of additional professor in medical oncology and hematology, one post of additional professor in microbiology, neonatology, nephrology, neurology, neurosurgery, nuclear medicine, obstetrics and gynecology, ophthalmology, orthopedics, pediatric surgery, and 1 post of additional professor in pediatrics. 2 posts of additional professor in pathology and lab medicine. 1 post of additional professor in pharmacology, physiology, pulmonary medicine, radiodiagnosis, radiotherapy, surgical gastroenterology, surgical oncology, transfusion medicine and blood bank, and 1 post of additional professor in urology. 2 posts of associate professor anesthesiology, 3 posts of associate professor burns and plastic surgery, 1 post of associate professor cardiology, 2 posts of associate professor cardiothoracic surgery, 1 post of associate professor in dermatology, endocrinology and metabolism, forensic medicine and toxicology, and 1 post of associate professor in general surgery. 2 posts of associate professor medical oncology and hematology, 2 posts of associate professor neonatology, 1 post of associate professor nephrology, 1 post of associate professor neurology, 3 posts of associate professor neurosurgery, 1 post of associate professor nuclear medicine, 1 post of associate professor ophthalmology, 3 posts of associate professor pediatric surgery, 2 posts of associate professor pediatrics, 1 post of associate professor pathology and lab medicine, 1 post of associate professor pharmacology, 1 post of associate professor physical medicine and rehabilitation, 3 posts of associate professor physiology, 1 post of associate professor psychiatry, 1 post of associate professor radiodiagnosis, 3 posts of associate professor surgical gastroenterology, 3 posts of associate professor surgical oncology, 1 post of associate professor transfusion medicine and blood bank, 4 posts of associate professor urology, 1 post of assistant professor anesthesiology, 2 posts of assistant professor anatomy, 1 post of assistant professor biochemistry, 1 post of assistant professor cardiology, 1 post of assistant professor cardiothoracic surgery, 2 posts of assistant professor community and family medicine, 1 post of assistant professor dentistry, 1 post of assistant professor dermatology, 1 post of assistant professor endocrinology and metabolism, 2 posts of assistant professor ENT, 1 post of assistant professor gastroenterology, 3 posts of assistant professor general medicine, 2 posts of assistant professor medical oncology and hematology, 2 posts of assistant professor microbiology, 1 post of assistant professor neonatology, 1 post of assistant professor nephrology, 1 post of assistant professor neurology, 1 post of assistant professor neurosurgery, 1 post of assistant professor nuclear medicine, 1 post of assistant professor obstetrics and gynecology, 1 post of assistant professor ophthalmology, 2 posts of assistant professor pediatric surgery, 2 posts of assistant professor pathology and lab medicine, 1 post of assistant professor physiology, 2 posts of assistant professor psychiatry, 4 posts of assistant professor radiodiagnosis, 1 post of assistant professor surgical gastroenterology, 2 posts of assistant professor surgical oncology, 1 post of assistant professor transfusion medicine and blood bank, and 4 posts of assistant professor trauma and emergency. Last date for receipt of hard copy of application along with all enclosures is 26 September 2022. For detailed advertisement, visit the website www.aimspatna.edu.in. Information about these vacancies has been published in Employment News. There are more vacancies in the journal. If you wish to read about these employment opportunities in greater detail and more, you may refer to the job journal titled Employment News for information in English, Rozgar Samachar for information in Hindi, and Rozgar Samachar for information in Urdu. It is published by the Publications Division, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and made available on every Saturday.
You are listening to Employment News. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of All India Radio. You can listen to it on a mobile app, News on AIR. This program is also available on our website, newsonair.com. You may email your opinion about this program at airnsttalks@gmail.com with employment news as subject.